Hello everyone. In this semester, we are going to study the subject Object Oriented Software Engineering. To understand this subject, we have required the knowledge of the basic concept of object oriented programming and software engineering. Let's start with the first chapter, Object Oriented Concept and Principle. In this chapter, we are going to learn the first concept, Object Oriented System Development. In this development, all the data is represented in the form of object. For example, a window application where window is an object. This object is responsible for opening and closing and sizing the window. It is an incrementally and iteratively developing the system component. What is meant by incrementally development cycle? It is a process of software development where requirement is divided into multiple modules of the development cycle. Second, what is meant by iteratively development? Iterative development is the process of repeating a cycle or way of working. There are four phases of object oriented system development. First, analysis, design, construction, and verification. This is our object oriented development system development life cycle. First phase is your object oriented analysis. In this phase, the first step is to identify the actors. Means what? Who use the system. Okay, that means it will define the users of the system. Second one is your build use case model. It will describe the functionality of the new system or functionality of the developing system. Next one is your identify the classes, attributes, methods and object. After defining all these, we can define the relationship between the two classes. Next, we define a build class model. That means draw the class diagram. After performing all these steps, we can test each and every step. Next phase is your object oriented design. In this phase, actually we performing the designing part of the system. First is your design classes, their attribute, methods and association. Second one is your build dynamic model. In this dynamic model is of two types, interaction and state chart diagram. In next video, we will see what is meant by interaction and state chart diagram. Next, define the build user interface. It is the front-end application view to which user interact to use the software. Next, test user satisfaction. It will check the user's satisfactions or not, and quality assurance testing. All these are the functions or steps of the object oriented design. Next one is your object oriented programming. Object oriented programming is also called as object oriented construction. This phase we convert the designing into the coding section. Coding is done through the object oriented programming languages and DBMS. After performing the coding, we will test the each and every module. Now let's see one by one in detail. First is your object oriented analysis. In this phase, first we identify the users of the system and determine the system requirement. This is our first step. Second one is your translate the user's need into the system requirement and define the responsibility of the system. Next, develop a real world application and show its properties. Next, to define the classes and their relationship. Last one is your, it will maintain the proper documentation based on the 80-20 rule. That means 80% of the work is done and 20% is documentation. All these are the steps or functions of the object oriented analysis phase. Next phase is your object oriented design. In this phase, we design the classes, attributes, methods, structure and their association between the two classes. Some of the guidelines are provided. First guideline is reuse the classes rather than build a new class. That means use the inheritance concept to designing the classes. Second one is your design a simple classes. Last one is your design the attributes, methods, structure and association. Okay, all these are the guidelines in design phase. Next phase is your object oriented construction and programming. It is the actual implementation of the design. This phase is implemented using the object oriented programming languages or DBMS or database management system. After performing this phase, we ask a question: how do we solve the problem and implement the solution? Last one is your verification phase. This is our testing the constructed each and every component or module. Verification is used to detect the error. It is important in all about the phases. Thank you.